this idea that whatever happened to the Nord Stream pipeline could actually spark World War III. Is this blown out of proportion, or do you see this as a real threat?
Well, I don't believe it would spark World War III. There's no one in their right mind, including Vladimir Putin, who wants to get involved in a major nuclear confrontation. But saying that, I've spoken to some intelligence analysts, and they pretty much agree the way I do that Putin would never, at least in our mind and in his mind, sabotage those pipelines. There's his leverage. That's all his leverage with regard to future negotiations, if you will, with regard to the war in Ukraine. So if he's not the one who did this, then who did it? Now, this idea that the United States was involved, well, I've got to tell you, it's something that needs to be looked into and not dismissed, because several months ago, Joe Biden, it was reported that he made some statements in a speech that Nord Stream pipeline is not going to work. And then some of his cabinet members said the same thing. So, you know, you start connecting the dots, it makes you wonder. But as you said earlier, we don't have any facts right now, but somebody's going to find out. And I just hope it wasn't us, because if it was us, then our country's got very serious problems. You asked the question I think the entire world is asking: who did it? Yes, President Biden has said some things that might impugn the United States, or at least have people raising their eyebrows. On the world, when it comes to kind of the world standing, and as the world looks at this entire situation and realizes what the president has said in the past, how does that impact us potentially? Well, our credibility has been destroyed by the Biden administration. And if we were involved in anything, any sabotaging, that is an act of terror. And look at, you just reported that the European countries, NATO countries, said that they will act, and they will act against those who created these explosions. And as you were running that clip, I'm thinking, well, if it's us, are they going to tell us? Are they going to now come after us? So instead of Biden, who was the guy championing the unity of NATO, he's dismantling it piece by piece over the things he's saying and the things that we may be doing.